A lot of people ask me, is kiteboarding an expensive sport? Or how much does it cost to get into kiteboarding? Well, the first question, kiteboarding is not expensive compared to other forms of sailing and other sports like, say, skiing, where you have your initial equipment costs and you have a daily lift ticket. Now, kiteboarding, you have a couple of things to consider. One is, first, you're going to need some lessons. So factor that into your budget. The best money you'll spend in kiteboarding will be on your first 3 to 5 days of lessons. That's an investment in your future. That's an investment in whether you will stick with the sport or not, whether you'll be safe for your entire career in the sport or not. Okay, so let's just say you spend $1,000 on kiteboarding lessons. That's your first expense. And that's all you need to worry about. You can even pay as you go. Then, if you do get the bug, how much is gear going to cost? Well, there's two ways to go. One, you can rent gear. If you're going to kite just a couple of days a year or 1 week, maybe 2 weeks a year, it's cheaper to rent your gear as you go. Fantastic, because you can go get the gear. It's usually set up for you. You ride it, you give it back, and you walk away. No depreciation, no breakages, hopefully, no stress. Whenever you go on vacation, you can do the same thing. So after your training, of course, you got a certification that you can take to the school, wherever you're traveling, show them a proof of ability, and they will rent you gear and give you tips for their local area. Fantastic. Doesn't matter the kite size, they will have a kite size for you. Now, if you do want to buy gear, you can split that into two options too: new gear or used gear. Now, new gear can run you $2,500 to $3,500 for one setup. One kite, one bar, one board, one wetsuit, one harness, one helmet, one life jacket. Okay? Now, if you don't have that kind of money, and a lot of us don't, especially for a sport that we're new to, you can buy last year's model gear at a substantial discount or used gear. There's a lot of good used gear out there, but there's also a lot of junk gear that you don't want. So you're going to ask your instructor where to get good used gear. You're going to do some research, and don't buy the first thing that comes along. You don't want the cheapest used gear available. You want something that's maybe used as a demo, used by a school for less than 6 months, that's used as even ex-rental stuff from the store that they change every year. Every season they get new stuff. You can get that at half the new price, sometimes less. So these are the things you need. A used kite works exactly the same as a new kite. Make sure that the repairs, if any, have been done professionally and it's in good condition, and never compromise on the safety system. If you have to buy a new bar, new lines, and have the rest of the equipment used, do that. Okay? So that's our tips for getting into kiteboarding, the gear, and our recommendations. So lessons first, invest in yourself, invest in your mind, then equipment is secondary. Okay, that's it for today's tips. Enjoy your day. Hopefully we'll see you down here on the water. Happy kiteboarding. Aloha.